everybody. This is Dr. LaKeisha J. Cole of thefaithoutcome.com and the author of HIIT Your Way to Fit, HIIT Your Way to Fit by Dr. LaKeisha J. Cole. You can find my book online. There are various vendors. What I wanted to do today was to show you, just a few little things that I do when I'm working out that I recommend to everyone. Remember, your goal, your first primary goal is to always think positive, to always be uplifting towards yourself, to be happy, focused on the results that you will get, the results that you anticipate, the results that you imagine yourself having. And when you're with me, I'm always positive thinking forward, never having a negative mindset when you are working toward being a better person. So when it comes to working out, which is something that I do daily, can be a little bit much sometimes, but I really enjoy it naturally. And I enjoy HIIT workout, high intensity interval training. I have extremely high energy. I'm very athletic. I'm 43 years old, and I am one person that definitely believes in you are as good as you feel, you're as great as you look, and your age does not define your ability to be productive. So your mindset really focuses on the progression that you can have. You can either progress and move forward, or you can move backwards. And it's very important that you just keep a positive mindset. So in the book, HIIT Your Way to Fit, you will see how I introduce to you, if you're not familiar with it, positive thinking in the form of getting ready to work out or getting ready to change your workout routine or your nutritional habits. Being positively focused plays a major role. So in HIIT Your Way to Fit, what I focus on is, for me, remember, you may want to adjust your weight, you may want to use a lighter weight than what I use, but mainly I only want this to be maybe 2 minutes just to give you an idea. I try to focus on heavy weight. I use a heavy weight. This is light for me. I usually use really heavy weight. But this is about, maybe, I think my husband said it's a 45-pound just bar that he had cut for me specifically. What I do is, I'll just start maybe from the side. I get the weight and I try to focus on my large muscle groups. That is usually my primary focus. And I just do exercises while positively focusing my mind on completing the exercise properly. You are not in competition with anyone except for your best self. Okay, and I will normally work out until I sweat. Okay, I just did a few of those just to give you an idea. I will immediately move to another exercise. So my focus is on keeping it moving. I will do my lower body, and then I'll focus on using my upper body. I like combination exercises that use upper and lower body together. And what I do is I use weight. I use weight, and then I will do some sprints on the track, at the park. I'll jump rope, I'll jog, I will walk, and I will combine these sessions. But everything that I do, make sure that I continue to move. And I get very little rest to no rest. If I get really exhausted or tired, then what I'll do is I will have a lighter weight, but I keep moving. Now remember, I said I want this to be maybe 2 minutes or so, just to show you a few things. But this is the idea. This is not a full workout session that I'm doing with you. I do have those on YouTube, and you can find those sessions. Some of them are like 5 to 12 minutes or so. They're not long. But the bottom line is I'm giving you the idea of what you need to do. You have to find your healthy spot. You're not me, I'm not you. Whatever works for you is what you have to do. And you have to be consistent with it. You have to make sure that you eat healthy. I'm not a person who is going to sugarcoat anything for you. Genetics, they play a role, but genetics do not define you as far as your ability to produce and do things that you want to do. You're in charge of your health. So there are things that you can do, creative things that you can do. Now, as I stated, that's nothing at all. There are other things that I will do, and as I stated, you know, you just keep moving. That is the goal. I do full push-ups, but as you see, I want to stay on the mat, so I'm just going to do something just to keep moving. But you want to make sure that you keep your body moving. You keep your thermodynamic energy high. You want to make sure that every movement, every motion, you're thinking positive, you're staying positive, you're thinking about being successful in the exercise, making sure one exercise at a time, one workout session at a time, and consistently, daily, doing something every day. You can do something 3 to 5 days a week, but you can work out every day. That doesn't mean that you're going to have high intensity every day. I tend to have high intensity workout sessions daily. I may cut down the time or, you know, whatever, just to keep myself safe and healthy, but the main goal is to be consistent, and the main thing is to not compare yourself to anybody else. Don't look at my workouts and feel like, oh, she's doing this, I need to be able to do that. No, do what you can do. Take what I'm doing and make it work for you. As I stated in my book, Hit Your Way to Fit, I go into a little bit more detail as far as exercises by name that you can do, and what has worked for me. I take my own advice. I have taught human anatomy and physiology, pathophysiology, medical terminology. I've studied epidemiology and public health, so I know the importance of for me, taking my own advice. I want to live a healthy life. I want to motivate and inspire other people to do so, against the odds, against, you know, the diseases that run in your family, the way that your family has traditionally done things that may not work for you today. Being as healthy as you can be, just different lifestyle habits and practices. It's just really important for you to set your goals, be realistic, be positive, and I will be at the park later, you know, my outdoor workouts, which is the bulk of mine. If I'm recording, I won't be able to show you everything, but I may do a little talk with you. As I stated, I do have workout sessions that I have done from home. You'll see a few things I've done in the park, but most of the people that I work with, they like to work from home, the comfort of their own home. They may not have access to a gym or, you know, so I'm just showing you what you can do from home. You can do this wherever you want, at your gym, outdoors, but the main thing is to know that you can improve your health, you can improve your body, you can improve your health panel, and live a healthy life and be happy and be consistent. Life is what it is. You're going to fall down, but hey, it doesn't have to stop you. Get back up and continue moving forward, continue being positive minded, continue knowing that your past doesn't define you. Whether it's your past in health and wellness or your past in the life that you lived, things that have disappointed you, you can do it. You can do it. It's not always easy, but that doesn't mean that it can't be done. And when it comes to your health, when it comes to your fitness, just exercise routine, nutritional regimen, you just have to be consistent with it. Start somewhere. If you're not used to eating healthy at all, then just start small. Start eating foods. Most people know, even if you're not a health expert, you know what foods are good for you to a certain extent, at a basic level. Just start with healthy food choices, fruits, vegetables. I get most of my vegetables in a raw state, like raw cabbage salad with nuts and superfoods like berries, strawberries, blueberries, blackberries. Um, a protein source, whether it's um, a protein shake, vegetarian, vegan, whatever, works for you. Whey protein, whatever works for you. If you want a lean chicken breast or a lean turkey breast or whatever works, but just start somewhere. Start with your fruits, start with your vegetables, start with a basic routine for your exercise. Just get moving. If you don't start with any weight, just start somewhere and just make it consistent every day. You may want to start walking every day. You might want to start lifting small weights daily. But there's something that you can do. Remember, go to thefaithoutcome.com and you will see my book, Hit Your Way to Fit, under the tab, the book. The primary site is The Faith Outcome, which is my first book, but you can find all of my books listed there. If you just Google my name, Dr. LaKeisha J. Cole, LaKeisha J. Cole, PhD, LaKeisha Jean Cole, PhD, Dr. LaKeisha Jean Cole. You will find me on TikTok. You will find my YouTube channel, and you'll just see different things. Remember, this is about motivation and inspiration. It's universal. Everyone is welcome. I just want to help inspire and motivate you to have your best life, and I'm constantly being motivated and inspired by my audience as well, so we're doing it together. Remember, just because I'm positively motivating and inspiring does not mean that I haven't lived life, I haven't made mistakes, I haven't fallen. It is just the opposite. Because I have fallen, because I have made mistakes, because I have had disappointments, I chose to take advantage of change in my life, turn things around. And so, the old LaKeisha